Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Walker. Hey, thank you for tuning in to this podcast and this video. Today, I want to talk about, and as you know, um, I am an entrepreneur. Me and my wife, we own a gym here at T's Athletic Zone LLC here in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And I want to be able to give you some good business tips from my experience, also from years of supervision in the corporate world and military and law enforcement and all of that. And also, but I want to be able to provide some good pointers to really help you because you may be at a stance right now to where you're trying to figure something out and you're trying to see if you're going to take that step. But hey, that's what I'm here for, and I want to help you. Okay. And so for the focus this week, I really want us to tune into a specific area. Okay. And with that, I believe that is very important that we understand that we must have clear focus. Okay, so you need to have a clear focus. And so, but our focus today and this week is this, and I want you to pay attention, is to level up and have the right mindset. Leveling up and having the right mindset. And so this is very important before anything because a lot of times we think we can do it, but sometimes you'll take this step and you just fail to do it and you don't want to do it or you're afraid of failure. But I like to tell people, take the step. You don't know until you try it. And if you mess up, so be it. Get back up, go at it again, learn from your mistakes. And there are several things out there that will really help you to really get the things that's needed. And so I want you to be successful in everything that you do, whether that's running a business or you are doing something. You be the best that you can and do not give up. And again, I want you to be successful. And so as we focus on today, I'm just going to give a few little tips about this and with this leveling up and having the right mindset. And so the first key area I want to look at is that you must adopt a growth mindset. So adopting a growth mindset. And I'm going to be reading a little bit from my notes that I have here on my laptop. And so this is just embracing learning over proving. Okay. You see the challenges as opportunities to improve and also not threats to your ego. Okay. And so you got to value the effort and strategies and also being good to reward the processes that lead to progress, rewarding the processes that leads to progress, and not just end results, but also learn from your feedback and seek the feedback that's there. It's there to help you. It's not to make you feel some type of way, but it's good to see what people are thinking, other ideas, and how that this can help you on your journey. Okay. And so the second thing is, after we just talked about having that a growth mindset, but let's look at building a clear anchor plan. Building a clear anchor plan. And so what's the mission? Okay. What problem are you solving? You see a lot of this in nonprofits. They have mission statements and so on and so on. But you think about what's your mission? And this in life general, you wake up in the morning, what's my mission today? And so that's one of the things I love about the military and law enforcement. It was structure to where, okay, we have a mission and we're going to accomplish this. And, you got your steps and so on and so on. But building a clear anchor plan, having a mission. What are you there for? What are you doing? What problems are you solving? And also there's a North Star metric where you can pick one metric that best reflects your core value, revenue, retention, and different things like that. So, that North Star focus. You can also look at some quarterly objectives, some achievable goals, and things that you're doing to look to build results. Okay. So focusing on those areas that will really help you to level up and having the right mindset. And also, let's look at another one. I want to kind of browse around. I want to say, let's look at mastering the priority management. Mastering priority management. How can we kind of put this into perspective? So there's a 80-20 rule. And so this is to identify 20% of activities that drive 80% of impact. So identifying 20% of activities that's going to drive 80% of your impact. This is very important, but also in this process, you have to be patient with it, okay? And you got to take the blows, but don't look at it as bad. But okay, this is help building something. If you're really looking to build, this is going to really help build something. And then you can also start each day with three most important tasks. You know, what's going to be the task of the day? Are we looking for a great customer service? Are we looking for, leads? Or are we looking at, you know, media, something like that, some things that you want to accomplish. And I think those three areas will really help you succeed in that aspect. And also I want to look at building the right mindset habits. So building the mindset habits to where it's going to create the culture and productivity that you want to see and produce out there. And so you got to look at it. You know, we are in a challenging time. We are in a competitive market society wise. And so a lot of people are now looking at the microwave mindset versus the oven mindset. What worked 50 years ago is not working now because this generation now is now. And so, but, I think we really have to look at it. Okay, look, if I'm going to run a business or organization, I want them to reflect what I do and how I do it. And I'm going to give the best that I can. So if I'm a rude person, I don't want to have that. But if that's what you're going to produce. If you're a rude leader or manager or whatever, you're going to produce that, and that's what you don't want to have. But if you're a good, humble leader and you got some experience and you're just you know your stuff and you're doing your things and you treat people with respect and how you want to be treated and you know the stuff that I'm talking about, you're going to produce that, and it's your staff and your organization or business is going to be a model of their leader. Okay, so always know that. And another thing I want us to look at with this is, building the right mindset habit. As we were talking about this, building the right mindset habits. There's a thing that says curiosity over certainty. And so with that, this is, my mindset. I like to tell people, is my mindset, or you ask the people, is my mindset in the right place? And that is something that you got to look at as a leader and people, period. If I wake up in the morning and I'm looking like, okay, what do I want to accomplish today? Do I want to go and visit these people, or do I want to go out there and pass out cards, or try to get some leads on something? It's my mindset right? Okay, that's why I always make sure that we practice customer service. Okay, customer service will do you good. Very important. You practice customer service, you give customer service, and you respect customer service. Because if you get a repeated customer, hey, that's good. And so with that, I want to make sure that you really focus on these areas. That's really going to help you succeed in life or anything that you do. And that's the purpose of this session, to really encourage you, to push you, to really help you elevate to that right mindset. Because like I always tell people, we are in a powerful time to where you can also prosper with your values and what you have been created to do. So really take the time out to dissect your mission, dissect your goals, dissect your action plans, dissect that drive. What is your drive? That is my focus. What is your drive? Okay. And as we talked about today, these areas to help you level up and having the right mindset, to help you lead your family, to help you lead in the corporate world, to lead nonprofit, to lead in whatever it may be, leveling up and having the right mindset. And so definitely want you to take some pointers, and also never give up on your goals or dreams. You keep going after it. If you fall down, get back up, try it again, reevaluate, get some help, and you keep pushing, because the world is big and the world needs your gifts. Okay. How can you help make the world a better place? And that's a true meaning and song right there. And so it's very important that you take the time out to really put your gifts to work, to help make someone or the world a better place. And so this is Dr. Walker encouraging you to be the best you. You can check me out on YouTube, Dr. WT Walker, Be the Best You, and also Spotify podcasting, Dr. WT Walker, and also Instagram. You can check out WT Walker, also T's Athletics on LLC. But this podcast, this session right here is to really encourage you to help you level up and having the right mindset. Take care.